Hey Tea-Heads, this is Don from Mayleaf. In this video, celebrating 5,000 subscribers with an aged Oolong. In this video, we're going to say thank you to all of the subscribers out there who follow us in our channel, and we are going to sample a 2007 Dan song in celebration. This video is going to go under the Drinking with Friends and the Sample Tea Tastings playlist. If at any point in time you enjoy this video, then please give the video the thumbs up. The more thumbs in the air, the more tea videos are going to come your way. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, join the 5,000 and go click that button. So we are on Primrose Hill. It's a sunny Saturday in London. Primrose Hill, one of my favorite places. We have Celine here.
Hello.
And we want to say thank you to all the 5,000 subscribers out there who have clicked that subscribe button and have joined our tea channel. Now I know in the world of YouTube, just filming someone falling over can get 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
But it may be modest, but I believe that our 5,000, you guys out there, are very discerning viewers, and we're so thankful for all the comments and all the discussions that we get, for all the thumbs up. It really makes this whole process of filming so enjoyable to know that you guys are out there watching. And so what we've decided to do today is to try a tea, a Dan song tea. This is a 2007 Wudong Dan song, which I picked up, and I'll tell you the little story about how I got this, but this has been sitting on my shelf for about 2 years, and it's been waiting, and I thought now is the right time to do it. I have another pack here, which is a Dan song from the 1970s, and this is a little teaser out there. Once I get to 10,000 subscribers, once we get there, we will sample this tea, but not for the moment. For the moment, it's the 2007 Wudong Dan song. And do you want to start brewing?
Oh my god, yeah.
Maybe we can take a little look at it.
I'm so excited right now.
So we're on Primrose Hill. There's a beautiful view in front of us. We'll spin the camera around so you can take a look at the beautiful skyline. London in the summer, we don't get that many sunny days, but when we do, it is so lovely to be out in the sun and to look at the city. So let me tell you a little bit about this tea. This was picked up actually on one of my tea expeditions around China, and I was looking to purchase a different type of tea, and I'd found a tea that I really loved, and I was trying to pay for it, but they wouldn't accept any credit cards. The farmers, they wanted cash only, and so I had to try and find an ATM machine, and nobody spoke English, and I managed to just bump into this guy who spoke a bit of English, and he helped me out no end. We found an ATM, I managed to get the tea, and I started speaking to him, and he was, this was in China, and he's a Taiwanese man who was a tea seller himself, and he specialized in Dan song. That's all he did, just Dan song. And I went afterwards to his tea shop and had dinner with him, and he showed me all his Dan songs, and he had an amazing selection of Dan songs, all in clay jars, aged beautifully. And he gave me this as a present, said open it when you want to celebrate. So I figured 5,000 subscribers, this is the time to celebrate. So do you want to go and maybe you can get up and show them the leaves?
I thought I'd show it before I put it in there.
Okay, hold it there, I'm going to focus. So you can see it looks like a fairly dark oxidized Dan song, quite large leaves.
Can't believe I lost one.
It's alright.
Anyway.
Back to the earth. Okay.
Oh, so frustrates. Okay.
And we are brewing in this tiny clay
Look at
pot.
that.
Now for those of you
So
that may have watched our videos in China, you may have seen a video about this, and I'll put the link in the description below. This little pot that was refused to be sold to me because of a tiny imperfection on it.
So frustrating.
Well, we didn't finish the story on that.
No.
And the story was that the clay master, the potter, the person who made this amazing teapot, knew that we loved it so much, but he refused to sell it to us because of the imperfection. And so instead, he gave it away to a friend that he knew us. And that friend gave it to us. So we got it free of charge, this incredible Chow Chow clay pot that we use for Dan songs. It's a tiny little pot, but it's just the two of us drinking. So let's give it a brew. Do you want to warm up the teapot first?
Oh yeah, sorry.
So in terms of which dansong this is, I have no idea. All it says is 2007 Wudong dansong. So Wudong is the mountain, which is where all of the best dansong comes from. So we know it's coming from the right area. But I asked him which is the flavor. You know, is it a milanxiang? Is it a yasha? Is it a gardenia? Is it an almond? Is it a ginger flower? What flavor it is? He actually smiled and just said to me, it has all the flavors.
Really?
So I don't know what that means,
Oh my God.
but we're going to find out. He was a really interesting guy, really interesting guy. So he was from Taiwan, and I asked him like, okay, so you're from Taiwan. Why is it that you're specializing in dansongs and you're not stocking any Taiwanese oolongs? And he was actually quite critical of Taiwanese oolongs.
No way.
Yeah. He
Oh.
said to me, you know, Taiwanese oolongs are very consistent. They have a flavor which is very consistent and very good, but it's a very standardized flavor. It's a very standard flavor. And I kind of know what he means by that.
Yeah.
Whereas with dansongs and with Chinese oolongs, you may get duds, you may get ones that don't really work, but when you find one that really works, it just has its own character, it has its own personality to it.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Whereas
It's
the oolongs from Taiwan, he said, were a little bit like Coca-Cola. That was his comparison.
Oh,
a little bit
that's
like
good.
Coca-Cola. It's just, you know, a very standardized type of tea. Okay, I'm excited. This has been sitting on my shelf for wait, I want to smell
no.
it.
Oh.
I want to smell it.
Oh, I get you. Sorry.
For 2 years, this has been on my shelf. So let's have a smell. So it's meant to be all flavors. Ooh, it smells dark.
Like dark roasted or just
Wow.
dark?
Smell it. It smells a little bit fruity, a little bit like a milanxiang. So it's got a little bit of those stone fruit and a little bit of honey, but it's got a really dark woodiness to it.
It does.
And I don't think that's from roasting. I think that is an aging thing. It's not. It doesn't feel charcoaly
No.
not more than a normal dansong.
No.
But there's something about it which has a real depth and woodiness to it.
It's interesting because it does smell a bit like da hong pao, but then it has the fruitiness of a
It's
milanxian dansong. It's like it's really complex.
But
And
it's got-
considering we're getting wind on ourselves, we can't like actually smell it properly.
Stick
then in
your
the
nose
room.
in there, you
But-
will. It's got a sourness to it.
Oh my God!
It's
yeah,
got that tart
sourness.
acidity that comes from aging. It reminds me of a jade star, of a white
Oh
aged tea.
yeah, that's true.
It's got that
Yeah.
aroma. Okay, exciting. So we're brewing Chaozhou style here, so no Gong Dao Bei. We're just going straight from pot to cup, and we can afford to with these little teapot. This is red clay, Chaozhou red clay. It's a beautiful pot. We'll give you a close up in a second, but first we want to try this tea. So Primrose Hill on a sunny day is one of the best places in London. You've got the view looking out over the city is just stunning.
It's such a nice day.
You feel like you're far away enough from the city that you're not in the middle of all the chaos, but you're right there, you can see it, it's gorgeous. It's about, 25 degrees?
Yeah.
So it's a perfect temperature, it's 25
Definitely.
Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'm sure you guys can look it up. Anyway, let's give it a taste. Maybe you can show the camera.
Yeah. Always. Don't miss
Yeah,
you
hold
guys
on.
out. Hang on.
So it's quite a dark brew, isn't it? It's quite
Yeah.
a dark amber orange brew. Okay. So, cheers
Cheers,
to every
guys.
single one of you that subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for joining us on this tea journey. Cheers.
Oh my goodness.
That is unlike any other tea I've tasted before.
He is quite right in terms of it's really complex. Like there's so much going on. Literally, I can't pinpoint one thing. Like there's not one flavor that pops in my head.
Can I drink the third one here? And we can share it.
Mm.
I can pour some into yours.
This is really
Wow. Okay. What are we getting? So
Stone fruits, definitely.
So there's a little bit of stone fruit,
Yeah.
just like a Milan Xiang
Yeah.
Dansong. There's also the light gardenia flower,
Yes.
light sweet flowers, but not sweet like honeysuckles or lilacs or anything like that. More of a
It's like a stronger.
It's more of a pale floral flavor, and it has got some of the creaminess of the duck shit oolong,
Yeah.
and it's definitely got some nuttiness of a jute or almond oolong. Dark, not roasted. It's definitely not roasted.
No.
It's, not more than a normal dansong.
No.
It's got a dark, fermented type of flavor to it. What's the equivalent? The thickness is great as well, really nice and thick. Maybe why don't you show the camera the pot,
Oh.
just so that they can see how beautiful this Yixing pot is.
So super cute.
Beautiful red clay.
It is beautiful. Let me open it as well, just so you
Okay.
can see the leaves inside. Hang on. I'm gonna go closer. Yeah.
Okay.
I love the tip. I love that style.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So nice.
Okay, so come on, we've got to try and nail some flavors here.
Okay. There's chocolatiness as well, I find.
It's dark nuttiness. It's a dark, slightly woody, like sandalwood or cedarwood, quite a fragrant wood.
Yeah. I was gonna say cherry wood.
Yeah, maybe a fruit wood,
Yeah.
but smell that empty cup. That is amazing. The empty cup smell. Licorice.
Yeah.
Licorice and dark toffee. Those dark
Toffee.
toffees.
Yeah.
Molasses treacle.
Yes.
Molasses treacle, that's what it is.
That is.
Dark, slightly almost close to being woody. Molasses, dark treacle, black treacle. With some of the
Yeah.
fruitiness.
Now you said that, like I really taste it in that drink, like the dark treacle. And like a fruit woodiness.
Dark treacle, fruit wood. A slight pale floweriness to it, but it's very light. But that gives it a lightness to the tea as well. That floweriness, a slight stone fruitiness,
Yeah. It's incredible, isn't it? How it's
and
so
really smooth. Because it's got
Yeah.
bitterness from a
But-
dansong, but it's a bitterness that somehow becomes rounded
yeah.
and smooth.
Kind of reminds me a bit of how young gushu changes to sweetness, you know?
Young Gushu's a raw puer.
Yeah, sorry, raw puer. But that kind of does, like, it rounds up the bitterness. Like, it just doesn't
It's amazing.
linger in this way. It just becomes soft and sweet, isn't it?
It's really, really
put some more up.
supple, soft and sweet, but with bitterness. It's
Oh, really sweet
It's
actually.
a really luscious tea.
Yeah, if you don't like, if you just wait a bit, it lingers here, like really sweet, like honey. And that's what you get a lot with Milancian, isn't it? And dock shit, kind of sweetness,
Yeah,
lingering sweetness.
it's really mineral rich. It's definitely got a lot. It's I don't know how old the tea trees that this tea is made from, but it feels like it's quite an old tea tree, and the astringency and the bitterness is rounded so wonderfully. It really it kind of envelops it with this treacly sweetness. Wow, it's incredible. I just wish that we could get hold of some of this stuff because I know this was his private stash and I don't think he will be selling it. However, if there are enough of you out there that want this tea, then it doesn't hurt in just writing in the comments below and maybe we can give him a call and see if he'll part with some of his private stash because this is a tea that everybody should try. Let's give it one more taste.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's becoming more refreshing.
Yeah, still really strong, but it's true, more refreshing.
More refreshing.
There's something else.
It's got
What is it?
it's got a plumminess to it now, a refreshing plumminess, and also a fragrance that's kind of that you only get with aged teas. A fragrance like an incensey kind of fragrance, like sandalwood or a woody kind of fragrance to it.
Sandalwood.
Give it a taste. You can smell it in the empty cup as well.
You're so spot on with that.
Plumminess and a kind of sandalwood incense. Incredible. So this is a 9-year-old dansong, and if we make it to 10,000 subscribers, if you guys tell all your friends, then we will be breaking out the 1970s, so 46-year-old dansong.
Oh my God.
Cannot wait. So please don't leave us hanging on for too long. But we're gonna sit on this beautiful sunny day and enjoy tea on our Gong Fu Guru, looking out over London. That's it, tea heads. If you made it to the end of this video, then please give the video the thumbs up. Check out our YouTube playlist and let us know if there are any videos that you would like us to make. If you're ever in London, then come visit us in Camden to say hi and taste our wares. If you have any questions or comments, then please fire them over. Other than that, I'm Don May with Celine on Primrose Hill, and we are thanking every single one of you for being a part of the revelation of true tea. Stay away from the tea bags, keep drinking the good stuff, and spread the word, because nobody deserves bad tea. Bye.
Bye.